Hello, everyone, and welcome. I should bring a little more energy for that because it's our 100th episode.
We made
welcome. We made it.
We did it.
We did it. 3 digits. I'm your DM, Mike, and joined with me are my amazing players. They've been my amazing players for 100 episodes. We have Amber, Temple, and Steve. Please give us that legalese.
We should have texted each other first. Sorry, I just realized
That one.
Steve's wearing our shirt, and then me and Mike are wearing Gino.
If I knew there was a dress code, I would have worn it.
I told you we should have. Sorry. Okay. Sorry,
Legal.
Steve.
Sorry, legal.
Anywho, hello everyone. My name is Steve. I am a community manager with Wizards of the Coast. Opinions and thoughts expressed on this show are of my own and not to be construed in any other way, shape, or form, which is going to be great because I have a bone to pick today with a particular queen who's about to learn what it feels like to get hacked with a great axe.
Well,
a great axe of rage.
we're going to get into some interesting things today. So, as mentioned before, it is our 100th episode. We have been going on for... Are we hitting our third year anniversary?
3 years.
3 years, I think so. Yeah,
We
happening
made a
in November.
whole human in the 3 years.
I know.
We grew by another person.
We survived a pandemic. You guys created a human. We got married. There are a lot of stuff happening.
A
this
lot of
year.
things happened within this campaign. But with all of that said and done, I wanted to do something before we get into the recap. And that was the last we left off, a little hint in the recap, is that you guys walked up and interacted slightly with Evergrey. I wanted to give you guys the opportunity before you guys walking into that stairwell heading up to the roof. Is there anything your characters would like to do at that moment? We're going to do a bit of a recap, a little retroactive moment. I'm allowing you all, if you want to do anything, drink anything, cast anything, prep anything. I don't think I would allow, like, the moment I see her throw a dagger or something like that. Nothing like that, because we still are going to have that interaction. So anything you can prep or do that wouldn't interrupt a few moments of talk.
Damn spell slots. There is something I want to do, but I'm gonna have to pick between the two.
That,
I would love to gain 10 levels.
You would be level
Amber, I'll
30.
even.
Evens. I have a question.
Well, hold on. Let's do Savannah.
I'm gonna cast Fly on Rolly.
Okay. You are concentrating on fly.
Mm.
So you're holding that concentration. Rolly, feel a little bit weightless. We'll say that you felt that as you're going up the stairwell. What was your question?
That potion that essentially you have to roll a con save for, that's a bonus action to take?
I mean...
I'm going to take it now.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know if I'm
drinking a
in
potion.
combat.
Yeah, drinking a potion, any potion is considered a bonus action.
Okay. I have another question.
Yeah.
May I send a message and drink a potion, or is that too much crap to do?
Can you do what?
Send a message and drink a potion.
Before the whole... Yeah, I mean, do you want to drink the potion now, or were you saying you were holding off on that?
This is a different one. This is for Moscow's.
Oh, I got this. I'm allowing you guys to do something before going up the stairwell. Okay. So this is an interrupt. So yeah, if you want to drink Moscow's elixir potion, you can do so. What'd you get?
It's a bonus to AC. I had it written down last time.
There you go. All right. Rolly, is there anything you're prepping?
Well, about that, I assume we have not had a short and or long rest since the fight with the Beholder.
I think beyond, yeah, you haven't. Beyond taking the drink before the Beholder fight, you have not taken a long rest or short rest.
Oh boy, fun. Well, there's really nothing else I could do except maybe some RP stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you can have a little moment walking up the stairwell.
I want to reach out for Jean Lee's Sending Stone.
She has it on person.
And it works now?
Yeah. You guys have
everything?
You guys have passed through the barrier that was breaking up all that connection. So you do the fact that you guys are both so close to each other, there is no distortion.
Oh yeah, she's with us, right?
Yeah,
she's with you.
Not gone.
That's right. Okay.
Like, why?
She's gonna
That's right, okay.
alternate people out.
Tell you what, let's do the recap, and if there's anything else that comes to mind,
Oh, I'm just gonna send a message to my dad.
You're gonna send a message to your dad?
But I have to think of what to say to do the recap.
Okay.
Let's do the recap.
Let's do the recap. The view of a large eye upon the round, growth-covered body floats towards Rolly. As his axe hits stone, flying through the illusion of an owlbear. Nothing now but being nothing but a trap, the queen's eye, a twisted and altered beholder, angrily strikes down and fires off deadly and strange eye beams. Though our fire-hearted barbarian dodges and tanks hit after hit. After a while, Vera runs into the dangling, unconscious Ruby Blair and warps her out of the arcane sigil upon the ground. The door to the absorption chamber swings open as more Genesis and Striped Leg members rush in, only to be caught by the wild blasts and eye beams of the raging beholder. One eye ray hits Rolly, sending him into the now emptied containment cell that once held Ruby Blair. In danger of being absorbed, Savannah releases a barrages of daggers and blasts of fire, causing the glass to shatter and freeing him. A lever is pulled and Rolly's pod is kicked aside as Torres is moved in his place. However, a quick kick and push from Rolly not only causes Torres to nearly miss the absorption beam, but also shattering the entire mechanics of the railing system with his axe. Quite honestly, preventing anyone else from being absorbed. The team went to work. Rolly and Torres fought the beholder and the remaining reinforcements, while Vera and Savannah ran into the back where more of their friends were lined up for absorption. The sound of shattering glass from containment pods, the death growls from the beholder, and the sighs of relief from some family and friends. They're saved. Some discussion is had, but eventually, with the combined efforts of Moscow and Gina, those who are not fit for the battle ahead were teleported out of harm's way. A shot of magical elixir from Moscow is taken, and with the spiritual bond that Veer commands, Gina Lee takes that cord, that tether that represents the community and those coming together, spins it, pulls it, and with everyone connected, Gina Lee asks for those who shared the connection with the three griffins who would like to help. One by one, the party lists out those they've made a connection with. Friends, family, allies. Uthiel Kane, Moscow Price, Torres, Richard Thomag 187, Roman, Rami Hardy, Harvey McCullen, Edgar, Thomas, Olivin, Leon, Tully, Davis, and Ironside. Over a year of adventuring. Over a year of battles, connections. It's a mighty list. And a bright collection of allies. Gina Lee closes her fists, glowing slightly as she begins to levitate off the ground. Your friends will come when called. Gina Lee will act as your door to invite them in. And our party, including our Air Genasi companion, walks up the stairwell to the roof of Flit Castle. Howling wind. The shrine of arcane light emanates from orbs that are up there, sitting upon stone pillars, and sitting upon a black and red throne, waiting her arrival is her, Queen Evergrey. Surrounding the outer rim of the roof are more of the party's friends and family, entrapped within arcane lights, within arcane beacons of light. Queen Evergrey, fully plunged in her undead state, clear signs of malnourished body rotting away with cold blue coloration, some parts peeling away, showing off white bones underneath pure black within the socketed nose. The last thing that she said was, "We will all continue. We will all be endless and free. You just need to open your eyes." The feeling of that force that read out to your actions and thoughts. She looked up, almost able to see it, grabbing it, pulling it away, gripping it, and gloating to you all that the dreamer was found during your rests and absence. It dreamt of the source of this ever-knowing force. I know where they dwell. And once the connection is severed, life can begin. Before we get into maybe some quick action, if you guys decide to get into that right away, or anything you'd like to say to the Queen, I would like everyone to roll me perception checks.
Oh, that's good. 30.
Oops.
Not that
Sorry about
low.
that.
Well then.
I mean, that makes my 23 look sad.
Well, okay, so we got a 30 from
19 plus 11.
30 from Vera. 23 from Savannah.
24.
24. You guys all did. So let's see here. Savannah and Rolly. Actually, I broke this up into little bits. So all three of you. Before you is what I would consider, and what I could present to you, is the purest form of a lich. Skeletal body with bits of skin and flesh peeling away. You notice that some of the blue of the flesh is almost like suffocation. A little bit. But as she speaks these words, gloating and speaking, the flesh grows and shrinks in places, almost as if it's like breathing. Within her chest is a glowing aura of pink and purple energy. You could see almost like a circular thing pumping beneath the ribs. Her ribs itself and bones, what almost like a regal accessory, is inlined with gold. Her bones is in line with gold. Her entire adornment is regal, as a queen should be, with a crown that sits upon her head. She takes a step forward as she starts to speak, saying that she's found the source of this ever-knowing force. Soft lines trail across as she starts to move her hands, magic flowing from her tips. You all notice, hitting over the cap, that she is prepping an action. She was ready. There is a stark intelligence behind the void of her eyes, but she's, at least from what you all can tell, from your over years of experience of adventuring, she's not prepping a spell, nor is she getting close enough to lunge with the melee. There's something she's prepping. With that in mind, I will give you guys the option. There's two different things to see here, and I'm only going to give you one. You may either roll an Arcana check, or you may roll an Insight check.
Who's got high stats? Insight's plus 11, and I have 7 for Arcana.
Also, I'll clarify. One of you guys can all choose one per. So if Vera decides to go Insight and Rolly decides to go Arcana, or vice versa, however you like to do this. I know the joke is there. It's up to you, but all you only have one choice of Arcana or Insight.
I'm magic good.
Yeah, you do. You were magic for a while.
I mean, if me personally have the two, I would go Arcana, but
Okay.
I'm gonna go Insight then.
All right, and then Rolly, you can be the wild card and choose whatever you wish.
Super insight. I am sorry. I'd prefer a 0 to a -1.
wait, pause. Isn't your Arcana 11 though? Zero.
No, my Insight's 11.
Okay, we're good then.
Okay. So I'm going to go down the line, and we're going to see what you guys got. So, Vera, what did you choose?
Insight,
And what did you get?
21.
All right. Next going in line, Rolly, what did you choose?
Oh man, what a way to start the day. I chose insight.
And what did you get?
A natural 20. Well,
Okay.
what a way to start this. All right.
Right.
Savannah, what did you choose?
Arcana.
And what did you get?
Actually, 21. So
This is exciting. For those who chose Insight, again, there is stark intelligence behind her eyes. And she is looking at all three of you in such a way that strikes you, for both Rolly and Vera, is almost like jealousy. And just pure jealousy and anger behind her. And you've been labeled, at least Vera, you've been described this, and you've told people what you've heard from the interaction you had with the text from the painting, is that you've been labeled as beings who tout the middle of the line, of that blinking line. and she has been labeled someone who follows after it. Sorry, music is going all over the place.
It was though.
I know.
That's
Um,
better.
You,
She's after though, right? She's after.
she follows after the line. That's what she was labeled as. You would assume that if she knows this information, which is where the jealousy is coming from, that she must have been interested in you for a while, or maybe at a certain point where it was noticed. She's been studying all three of you, and this isn't a secret. You guys all kind of had that assumption. You get what she's holding in action. This must mean that she's waiting for something. And you all clocks natural 20. And what did you get again, Vera?
21.
21.
Actually,
Hitting
roll
over
low.
that cap. She's expecting you all three of you to act out as you normally would, and that's what she's prepping. That's her trigger. That's what Vera and Rolly get.
Okay.
Savannah, what was your Arcana check?
21.
21. Man, you guys hit over the 20s. You look at the ribs, and that gold inline ribs, and that purple pink coloration, that sort of amorphous pulsating thing behind the ribs. At first, it looks like a heart, pulsating. And as you start to narrow your eyes, maybe a bit with like black circular lining from Felix enhancing your view, you remember stories and tellings that Evergrey did a lot of things. She ripped the tip of the fang from Dendar, soiled the earth in retaliation of the earth spirits and druids, and stole a piece of the weave from Mistra. The pulsating energy looks to be pure magic, and you start to connect the dots of what was stolen and what was kept behind her chest.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
So that happens in that moment. In that moment, that's all three of you focus on something and discover that. With that in mind, is there anything you'd like to do or action? Are you prepping anything? Are you doing anything in this moment as she starts to grab this external force telling you that she's found it?
I'm gonna retcon that I held back before she had that conversation just to send the message, and then.
Okay, yeah,
walk her.
we were doing that retroactive thing. Who are you sending a message to?
My dad.
Okay, and what are you saying? First of all, roll a d20.
Oh yeah.
He's in a different plane.
Figures. Natural 20.
Oh no! I'm not sure if that's good omen or bad omen.
I wanted it for something else, but I guess
If it's a telltale sign of how things are going, or if that's just burning it. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, it goes through.
Okay.
Jeez,
Mike.
I don't know why all my music is. Can I set it to where all the
The
music
most
is low?
epic message ever.
The music just wants us to get going already.
I
Yeah, right.
know.
Felt like it's gonna be the most adventurous call ever.
Oh, here I could set music level. I'll just start doing that for all of them.
Shit.
What are you saying?
Okay, she's not laughing. But I think not to count it as a word, but like a full sigh is in her voice.
Mm-hmm.
And she tells him that she loves them all. But if you don't hear from me in 2 days, don't come back. That I will try to get Bosun back to you. But if you don't hear from me, it's not safe to come here. And expect that I'm no longer here.
Your message pierces through the outer planes, hitting into, or the inner planes to go towards the Feywild, where your magic pierces through that veil, and you get a sense your message was received. And I have to roll a d20 for his response.
Don't roll one.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh,
that's weird.
I That is.
Am I burning it? Am I doing? I don't know.
You can
I hope you're
like burn
burning
them
Okay.
forever.
Sure.
Don't burn them for us.
I'll say you, with the natural 20 that you got, it's almost like you close your eyes as you start to cast this message going up the stairwell. We're doing a retroactive thing. And you can almost see soft silhouettes and illusions of your parents and your family in the Feywild. You can't see full detail.
Like a fuzzy.
Like fuzzy, yeah. It's like this connection is strong enough where you can see this. And as your message goes through, you can see the soft silhouette of your father, like look up, hearing the words. And while there are no words spoken back, you can see almost like someone wanting to rush and stop you and being pulled back as he looks to the right and you see the soft illusionary silhouette of Davis, who is like stopping his brother, wanting to be with his family for safety. And there is full acknowledgement of the task in front of you. But it's an internal fight. They don't want you to go.
I think she just smiles that Davis pulls him back.
Yeah, you get a sense that Davis not wanting to have anyone else in the way of harm.
Yeah.
We're all caught up now. Evergrey, stepping off the throne now. She holding this tether, and you see breaks coming from her fist. I was loved till it decided to change me. I saw the truth. And once you've seen it, of what it can do and what it can say and what it can alter, there is no going back. You will thank me when it's over. Who knows? Maybe I will change you for the better. Eyes start to glow. Soft green. Waves her hand towards your friends, family. Trapped in these arcane sigils. Bright light shoots up. Now you see 5 lights, almost spotlights, hitting off into the darkness, into the sky. There is no sound that comes from the bodies. Just looking up, arms to the side. Only a matter of time. And she starts to chant. Unintelligible words. I will let you guys know now that Evergrey, there is a goal of hers right now. If Evergrey can hit a certain number of chants, completed chants every round, if she can hit a certain number, the fabric between this realm and the next will be broken. And she can meet the Force. What would you like to do?
There's 5 of these orb things? Or like 5 people? I don't remember.
So there are 5 colored orbs that are
5.
softly illuminating. And there are 5 sigils that hold your friends.
How far am I from Bosun?
From Vosen? About 40 feet.
I'm going to try and dispel the sigil at a 7th level.
Okay. Now I have to find the details. I will mention that this will probably be a slower fight for everyone because there's a lot happening here.
I've seen your notes. I'm terrified.
There's a lot. There's a lot happening here. Okay,
Just for record, I did not read said notes. I just merely see the text of how long it was.
Okay. You're trying to spell the sigil.
On him, yeah.
Okay. First of all, you need to roll me you did it at 7th level?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Which one do I want? See, this is when I need the natural.
And because of the dispels going off, we're going into initiative. But I'm going to let you have that dispel.
Okay. Wisdom 23.
23. Counterspell.
Can I reaction counterspell a counterspell with my shield?
What level are you? You are within space. Yeah. Let me select something real quick on what level of counterspell. So you did a 7th level. She would have to do a 7th. So if you want to do counterspell, you have to roll a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
I'm not a wizard. Damn it.
Well, actually, hold on. She wouldn't know what level you're doing at. Let me do a standard. Okay, would have worked anyway. So go ahead and roll me a counterspell.
I don't know if I want to roll this dice. Let's see. I'm gonna do like this one. Okay, that's higher. Plus my wisdom mod or just flat? 24.
It is a series of you starting to speak the words, and she looks at you almost like a skeletal head turns to you. First of all, 2 things happen.
Okay.
Her held action goes off, and she goes, "You will not interrupt my ascension." And you start to see the skin start to fold in, cover the body, and start to sprout into a beautiful display of fungus and spores. She has now taken the form, and I have a name for it too. Oh wait, yeah, it's right here. Let me pull it out. The Undead Spore Queen.
I got a bone to pick with Zigmoy.
You have a what?
A bone to pick with Zigmoy. Be like, why did you have to go and give her that? Thanks. No. How about you takesy backsies?
A beautiful display where the crown now sits upon a growth of like undergrowth, like a fauna or flora, and you see the soft green and yellow spore cloud starting to erupt from her form. The skeletal hands move in almost an elegant, regal way, and you start to complete the dispel, and finally you start to hear your words start to be shattered and rumbled as she reaches out with a sickly green yellow energy, and your shield goes up, redirecting it, bouncing it back, and the aura shatters. It doesn't seem like it's like permanently dispelled, but you see his body drop, no longer being held up, and one of the spotlights retracts. You see that energy redirects to Evergrange. You feel that some damage was dealt due to the dispel.
Good. Okay.
That is 40 points of damage to Evergrey, the Undead Spore Queen. So that we're now going into initiative. Hitting with 22 in initiative is Evergrey. Yeah, let's get wild.
Are we on a map or no?
Oh, do you not see a map?
No.
No.
Well, now you do.
I was like, I know we had a map last time.
I was like
Well-
waiting for it.
Welcome to the map. And then, really, I forgot that you are now flying. I don't see a... Oh. So many more. There you go. You're flying. So this has been dispelled where Vosen is.
Okay.
You feel like it is temporarily enacted, like inactive right now, but his body drops. The light is no longer showing, and she feels hurt about that. Okay. She reaches towards you all. Just die. And you can hear the word echo within your mind, and you start to see something spout at your feet. And I need you all to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Okay. 19.
Okay, this one I'll roll. 18.
29.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Let's see. It's going to go here. So 29 is the highest I'm hearing. Okay. Once again, Veer, what'd you get?
18.
Okay. Savannah?
19.
19. Let me roll for Gina Lee, who's right there with you.
Oh, girl, roll high. Get advantage because of roll.
Well, she does have advantage because she is a warcaster.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's the highest and plus. Unfortunately, the only one to save is Rolly, as a cloud of spores and toxic fumes starts to emanate from your spot as this almost like the old Marvel's Capcom 1 Venom just hits the space and starts to cover in this space. That's going to be 5d8. I don't want to roll. Let's have the game roll for me.
Oh, let me move it back to the chat. I had it on volume.
What was that?
I had the thing on volume settings so I couldn't see what you're rolling.
Okay.
Okay.
Not the highest. So 19 points of damage to both Vera, Savannah, and Gina Lee. And Rolly, you take, what is that, 9? I think you take 9 points of damage.
Can I evade?
No, for that's for melee attacks.
Ah.
Yeah.
No, I thought evade was for aerial and dodge is for melee.
That's for dex saves. You're thinking evasion,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. So that's 19 points. Perfect. Gina Lee, down some points.
I mean, she's just feeling Rolly's fire at this point.
And as you see that Evergrey moves a little bit closer to you all. However, she's a bit slowed as you see every time she moves, her dress and the spores upon her, the growth, almost like sticking to the ground, keeping her cemented there. Next is the layer action. Assign one. There's 5 here. I gotta roll d20 or d10. Excuse me. 6. Okay. Perfect. I gotta draw another circle. You start to see no one in the space right now, but the green orb starts to light up, starts to fully expand to about 20 feet outwards in a full circle, and starts to fill with this green miasma. But that's it. No one's within the space, so no one sees what happens. After the layer action, Savannah, you're up.
Can I use a free action to have a conversation with Felix?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm gonna use my action. He's already summoned, or he hasn't been summoned yet?
I
Correct?
think you've summoned him before.
Okay, so he's already out.
Yeah, your own spore.
Okay. My conversation with Felix is like insight on her spore. vision. Any insight you could provide.
Sure. I will roll an Arcana check, and I'll try to beat her spell save DC.
Sorry.
He does only have like a +3 to this, so we'll see. Felix, you could feel his spore being within inside of you flex a little bit, and releases, and you get a sense he cannot read what this thing can do. The only thing he gets to tell you is it's old. It's an old spore. And I think you get a sense what he says is, yeah, I think what Felix tells you is that what we have and what most we try to accomplish is a symbiotic relationship. This is not symbiotic. This is parasitic and not done by the spore. She's using it.
I feel some type of way about that. Because I have Felix, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on Evergrey. See how that goes.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
The chill touch, the skeletal claw, once was like almost like a cat's claw, rockets towards her. She waves her hand, and the claw dissipates.
Spells are not going to be my friend.
It's less of you, the spell not, doing anything. It's just it didn't hit her AC.
I'm going to. The terrain's not hard, right?
Oh, good question. It's not hard, I would say. Let's see here. Whoa, one thing though. You do start your turn within the cloud kill. I need you to make me another con save.
Why do I feel like I gotta blame Boulder's Gate for
Alright.
this?
That's going to be a 17.
17. You take 21 points of damage.
Ouch.
However, you did spend your action to do the chill touch. No, it's not difficult terrain. It's just you're now starting to cough.
Yeah, I need to get out of here. I am going to move. I need somewhere where I can at least see things. How far is that? You know what? I'm gonna take the 35 feet of movement and move here.
Yeah.
I'll end my turn there.
Okay. She's gonna use a legendary action
Mm-mm. Don't like
right after your turn, Savannah, and she's going to cast her own chill touch. So that's gonna be. I'm gonna use the Evergrey die. Oh no! A natural 1.
Yeah.
I'll say she's aiming for you, Savannah, and a sickly green spore-covered hand with skeletal bones, almost like an illusion, rockets towards you. You see this happening, use your tabaxi speed, jump, and it just barely rockets as you roll and skid right next to, close to Vosen. That's her legendary action. Moving over to Rolly. I will also mention, we'll get into that when it gets to Gina Lee's turn, but Rolly, it's your turn.
26 on the con save.
Thank you. So that means...
You're welcome.
Oh my god. Steve, you're a wonderful...
I'm a
wonderful
plus 10 to con, come on.
You take 6 points of poison damage.
Can we draw like where Cloud Kill is?
It is the blue.
Oh, it's the blue.
Circle, right?
Okay,
Yeah, it's the blue circle.
my bad. I thought that was
Okay.
like the aura.
So these orbs right here, they are considered structures, yes?
They are considered structures.
Great. I am kind of hovering in the air, so what I would like to do is I would like to move up just 5 feet. I'd like to activate Rage,
Okay.
and then I would like to attack it with Reckless Attack, which I might regret later, but, Final fight. Let's do it.
We'll see.
All right.
Also, I'm gonna acknowledge something that maybe someone in the crowd might notice. Because you took damage, Savannah, I should have made you make con saves to hold in concentration, but we already moved past that to a point where I don't remember the exact number, so we're gonna move past that. That's my mistake, and we'll cock that up to a DM fault.
So the
you always get one.
Isn't perfect.
You get one.
Well, it just means Rolly could fly some more.
Exactly. Rolly's still flying. So Rolly, you are raging. Inner fire within your chest starts to bubble up. What would you like to do?
I would like to attack it, and I have already rolled for reckless attack. That's going to be 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Great. And I believe it's a D8 for structure damage, if I recall.
Yes, an additional D8.
Okay, we have 9, 18, 19, 23 points of damage.
23 points of damage. First strike. Whack! With the axe. It almost slides off. However, you are proficient enough where you can aim this to hit a circular, smooth round ball right in the middle, and you see it is starting to break in half. It's still holding, and you see energy still pulsating within. You've done some damage.
Second attack.
Go for it.
Uh, 22 to hit.
22 hits. You're still doing an additional D8. Don't forget.
$26 points of damage.
First attack. And you see almost a nice dividend chip as bits of marble and glass. And you can see within Rolly, within this gray orb, a bit of darkness starts to escape, and you're like, nope. Right into the divot, cracking it in half, and the darkness gets blown away by the heavy winds above you. And this orb is cracked and no longer in use.
Excellent. I will then use the remainder of my movement. I'll move over there.
Perfect.
On my turn.
Rolly being the only one who had to pass 5 feet through these sigils, because you had to pass by Duma to get to your particular space within 5 feet. That moment you cross that space between, you make me a perception check.
Uh, 19.
19. You start to feel your skin and muscles begin to numb as you rush past Duma. And your energy feels drained, your breath becomes cold. And the moment you get out of that aura, or at least how hard that energy is hitting Duma, your breath comes back, your feeling comes back in your skin. If you would like, you can make an optional Arcana check.
Sure. I am magic good.
Mm-hmm.
You might be. You have a magical girlfriend.
That is a nat 20 minus 1.
Oh. Well, you still made it. You kind of needed that nat 20. This
For real.
field is slowly stripping away at someone's soul. The body, and something now you can see, Savannah, being this close to Vosen, the body is already dead. However,
Oh no.
it's acting much like a cage, and the soul is being slowly stripped away. And you get a sense like it's stripping away to strip away from whatever reality Evergrey is trying to pull away from. More uses of batteries, and this one is a little more daunting and horrifying as the rest. But you are able to get to this space out of that numbing aura and get that insight. And you are safe flying. Are you flying a little bit? Or are you?
We'll say I'm hovering like 5 feet off the ground.
All right, you're 5 feet. Got it. End of your turn. End of your turn. Another legendary action from Evergrey. She is going to quickly dash through the smoke and miasma and smoke, like this sort of spore, green and gray, green and yellow. Vera, you're kind of having to hold your breath and choking a bit, and immediately you start to see. You and Gina Lee look at each other, and you see the form of the Spore Queen of Evergrey. But that's the legendary action. After Rolly, all of you here, because you all have high pass perception, as peppered moths are making their way to the top of the tower. Vera.
I don't even know what to do. I just got fed so much information at once. Question for you, because I know spiritual weapon's gone, but I have a note that holy weapon. I had holy weapon on my mace, I think. But that's for an hour. Do I still have that?
Yeah, I think you casted it during
The last fight.
the last fight, and you had the discussion. It didn't take an hour, so you'd
Okay.
still have it.
I'm gonna be try and be clever, and I think how it's worded is if it's destroy undead and she's higher than the challenge rating, it goes to turn undead. Correct?
Correct.
I'm going to try and use channel divinity to
Perfect.
use that.
She has a turn resistance, and she has advantage on. Literally, most liches have this thing where they can have saving throws against turn undead.
Hold my breath.
What does she have to roll with this? Like, what's
A
the?
wisdom save.
That's going to be a 30.
Oh shit! Yeah, she saves.
You through the aura.
I wanted to
She
try.
holds up a hand, and you see it doesn't even touch her. It sort of goes over her form, grabbing a little bit of the sunlight, and goes, "I'm not afraid of the sun, dear." Her jaw drops, and you see the light go down the throat, now being hidden by the overgrowth of spores.
Okay. Well, I think that's my action to do that, and I don't want to move. Bonus action, bonus action. Eep. I'm just gonna tell Gina, like, you better start using your arsenal as a free action. But I'm just gonna end my turn.
I will say, since Vera, you are ending your turn next to Gina, Gina looks to you, first of all. I need you to make a con save, and she's going to do as well.
Much better. 21. But I still think that doesn't beat it.
You are one away.
18 plus 3.
Vera, you take 13 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Gina Lee takes 21. She starts to...
You said 13?
13 for you, yeah. Gina Lee's looking a bit haggard, however. I will leave it up to you guys. Do you want Gina Lee to protect herself, or do you want Gina to summon a friend?
She switches out with said friend, right?
No, she can summon a friend, and she can still stay in the battlefield.
But she has to be present to summon the friend, right?
Yes, she has to hold that connection.
Then she needs to save herself first.
I was gonna say she should summon somebody in front of her,
Tell you what,
It's a little
actually, she
bit-
does have the spell.
but
She's going to do a bonus action. I'm going to have to spend the spell slot, but bonus action Misty Step.
there you go.
She's going to get out of harm's way. Yeah, she's going to... The air pulls away, leaving her on the other side. She's going to use some of her movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And as an action, she can either act on her own, casting spells that she has access to, or would you like her to summon a friend?
My gut was to summon Edgar because he's another cleric. He might help us. but I don't know what you guys think.
You guys can discuss this because I think you saw like telepathic bond or something.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
I need more information to make a determination.
Yeah, I don't know what Gina Lee's gambit is. I
Right
don't know.
now, I'm like, there's not enough. I don't have enough information to say yes or no on that.
Either that or
I
Roman to help.
I have
dispel-
a decision.
See.
Friend.
No, I'm for friend. I just don't know which direction to go with it.
Somebody
Roman
that's
can
also
dispel.
a threat.
Yeah, Roman can dispel, but he's squishy. Edgar is a war cleric. So
Let's try damage first.
yeah.
I like this spell. Let's do this spell. I like that.
You want to do spell first?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, I don't know if
Alright.
Edgar has it prepped, but I mean, I have it too.
So you're thinking of Roman?
Roman.
All right.
Is there
Are we all
something
locked in for that?
Yeah.
Okay. You may choose. So I'm gonna.
Don't
sort of
put him
just-
next to Evergrey.
There's 30 feet here. Essentially, Gina Lee can summon him 30 feet in any direction.
Summon him near Savannah, away from Evergrey.
So like right next to Savannah here, or right
Yeah.
here.
Either that or next to Igno, maybe. Like try and get him out.
Right, about 30 feet.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Wilson's already dispelled right now, right?
Temporarily.
Vosen's dispel.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Go to Igno.
Okay. Gina Lee, that tether that connects all of you from Vera, you yell at the name Roman. Gina Lee, after Misty stepping, grabs onto it and goes, okay, like, here we go. And has never done this before, releases a hand and a bright light of light blue energy, and you see a golden outline of Roman here but not. You can feel almost energy and thoughts being shared, almost like he's reading and seeing the entire event happening through.
Oh, good. We don't have to explain. That's good. Here's a summary. Here's your cliff notes.
Where are you, Roman?
No, save Igno.
Did I not grab Roman? Oh my God.
His little thing.
Tell you what, let me get Roman in here.
I know you have the photo saved.
I do. I always do.
It's
I have
just
all my
adding
characters
him in.
saved. And there's a lot. There's a lot of characters.
There is a lot of characters.
Okay, perfect. And Roman summon looks at his own form. We're rooting for you guys. And Roman, I've already rolled for friends, has an initiative 18.
At least you rolled high.
Yeah.
No, I just rolled a d20 plus 2. So he has all friends have an 18 initiative. That's Gina Lee's turn. I think as a legendary action after Gina Lee, and Sphere, you can see this. Evergrey just starts to chant, knocking off one of those moments. Pulling off weave and reality, pushing him into almost constructing something from arcane light. That's one notch. Heading back to the top of the round, it's Evergrey's turn. Ah, boy, Evergrey. Yeah, let's do that. She is going to see that Gina Lee might be an anchor here. Going to point at her. You see, she turns away from you, Vera, and both Rolly, Savannah, and Roman see as she points to Gina Lee and goes, "Oh no, this is already a large party. No friends allowed. And a finger of death is emitted.
Counter spell.
Oh no. Oh yes!
I'm gonna use my last 15 charges on this shield.
I was going to say, if you'd like, Roman's going to try to counterspell.
Okay, he let him do it first.
Okay.
I may
Okay.
need mine.
Roman almost sees this happening in slow motion and goes, I just got here. Snaps his fingers, shadow magic emits from his fingers. As you see the beam of green energy, the shadow starts to race towards it. We all see almost like a zoom in of Gina Lee, like releasing the energy she did to summon Roman and seeing a singular beam. Same thing. Almost close to it, like the disintegration that killed the king. Heading towards him. Or her. He's going to roll a d20 plus charisma, which is a +8. And Finger Death is a 7th level spell. He needs 11 or higher. A 12.
Bear.
Shadow magic grabs it and it dissipates. There's a relief as he looks back. We good?
You just see Bear going.
All right. That was her action. She's fine for now. She's fine for now. Lair action.
No boy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. So that is going to be... First of all, the miasma next to you, Rolly. This aura starts to diminish. Right next to you, Savannah. The red one starts to emit. And it doesn't feel hot. It almost seems like a pink dome starts to emit. And you almost feel sick in next to it. But you're not in it, so you don't have to worry. That all said and done. That was the lair action. Savannah, you're up.
Putting that together, but I have 2 other things to deal with. I'm going to move. What's the best angle for this? Actually, I might just stay where I am. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna cast Firebolt to the blue orb because I need to protect Roman at all costs.
You got it. Roll me attack roll.
That is, that's gonna be 25 to hit.
25 hits. You can roll me damage.
I'm gonna do it here. Where's the die? That's gonna be 18 points of damage.
18. It actually wraps around, gripping the orb, and you start to see as the glass starts to melt slightly and the marble starts to get dented by the intense heat. It's still active and stable, but you've done some serious damage.
Bonus action, throw dagger.
At the weakened glass, go ahead and roll me attack.
That is going to be 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right, d6. And of course that would fall off the desk. That is going to be 5 points of damage.
An additional 5 points of damage. It's now sticking inside the glass.
At least it took some damage. Where be safe?
How's your action? Bonus action?
You know what? I'm gonna stick behind this weird pink thing for now. So I'm gonna end my turn in the same place I started.
You got it. Legendary action. Gina Lee's going to spend 2 of the legendary actions. Quickly turn towards you, Vera. And is going to try to reach for you. And as she does so, you see the hand get close, and both of these spores and whatever sickly skin that's still there splits open.
Wait, Gina Lee or the Lich? You said Gina Lee.
Oh, my apologies.
I was confused.
The Queen Evergrey is going to reach towards you. Apologies. And the skin splits open, almost like fans. And you hear as the skin starts to scream at you and tries to reach to touch. She's going to do...
Mira's like trying to do one of these.
Oh, shit.
Like, fuck off.
16
Ooh,
to
I love
hit.
Doesn't it?
Doesn't touch. You quickly dodge out of the way, and she grips a little bit of the metal on your shoulder, and you start to see the metal start to dissolve.
Uh-oh.
Just whatever the fingertips she was able to touch.
Consent is appreciated. Do not touch me.
When this world is anew,
That does not
I
mean you
will
can
do
touch
what
me.
I wish,
No. Really big to differ.
and you will thank me for it.
No, I will not. This is gross.
After the lair, after Savannah, that was the legendary action. It's now Roman's turn. Roman, I have all of your spells prepped, buddy. He's gonna look to you guys and go, "The fuck we doing?"
Dispel it.
Dispel the sigil or shut her up. Either way.
He's gonna connect eyes with you, Rolly. You break things well. Then let's do it together. He's gonna cast haste on you. So you are now not only flying, but you are also hasted.
Doesn't he have like a +2 to his AC too?
You have a +2 to your AC.
Woo! I'm a hasty boy.
Tasty boy.
You,
love it.
You are essentially, yeah, dude, you break things really, really well. So I can't.
It's almost like I took a specific energy drink that gives me wings and makes me fast.
So I'll
Not
say
sponsored.
that he
Not
is
Hashtag not sponsored.
concentrating, and I'll just make this a red so that you're concentrating as well. You are now hasted. That was going to be his action. Bonus action. He's going to reach into the ground and go, "Come on." And that's all he's going to say. And you start to see the shadows around start to collect and coincide. He is going to camp out. Where are you?
Violet.
Aww.
We haven't seen Violet in a while.
As Violet starts to rush over and tries to finish the job that Savannah was doing. And it's going to take 2 swipes with her claws. Second, 2 strikes hitting. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. 16 points of damage in total as she grips it almost like a circus bear and just starts to try to crush as much as she can. So it's... This thing is barely hanging on.
Good. Much appreciated.
After the friends, Rolly, you're up. You are flying, so it means you have a 60 feet speed, but you're also hasted, meaning that you have 120 speed now, because your speed is doubled. You have +2 to your AC, and you have an extra action. If you wish to do an attack action, it only counts as 1 extra attack, not 2.
Got it. Okay. I definitely want to ask so that I don't make an unnecessary decision, but I doubt you'll actually tell me. So, I think I'm just gonna go with my gut and try. Remember, kids, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'm going to make my way
Be right back.
right here, next to Duma.
Okay, you start to feel that energy, that numbing feeling.
Mm-hmm. Can you describe what it looks like? What this pillar thing that he's on with the sigil and all that?
It is a raised stone platform that only goes up for about maybe about 4 inches off. and on the top of this platform are inline runes and symbols and sigils, arcane in nature, and it is emitting a white light straight up into the sky, into space. And sitting within it is Duma, who has his head down, arms to the side, and just like almost like if he was looking straight at you, but the body's pulling up and the head is down, laxed.
Is there space between his body and the stone pillar? Like, is he hovering over it?
He's hovering about 4 inches up.
About 4 inches. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna attack, and I'm gonna attack the stone pillar.
Okay.
The stone pillar containing the runes. I hope this works. Assume that it is also considered a structure.
It is considered a structure. First, well, let's do the attack action. Let's see if you hit.
Okay. First of all, sorry, I also meant to say this too. Reckless attack, because I need it.
Roll with advantage.
These are. Yeah, hiccups.
That'll be 23 to hit.
23 hits. I need you to make me a strength save.
I believe I have advantage on strength saves for something.
Because
I
you're
forgot what
raging.
It was. It's rage, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That'll be 23.
23. The moment your axe hits the stone, and we will do damage in a second, whatever hungry force that is siphoning and shaving off the soul of Duma is hungry for fresh stuff, obviously, always trying to replenish. And as your axe connected to your hand hits, you start to feel this invisible force start to pull you in. And you get a sense that the moment it pulls you in, you will be numb to anything, and you will be, at that point, considered dead. But you do connect. So roll me damage.
Alright, that's not terrifying at all. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes! Okay, great. It's a good start. Good start. 12, 16, 21. That'll be 29 points of damage. Noting that I hit max damage on the D12 and the D8.
Funny thing enough, these guys, the actual stone sigils only have 25 hit points. So, whack! The sigil cracks, Duma's body drops to the floor, and that connected tether and energy. Vera, you see this as Evergrey goes, another 40 points of damage instantly done to her.
Wonderful.
If you would like, we can consider that your hasted action. So you can still have 2 attacks, if you wish.
I would like that. That'd be great.
What was that? Oh. Feel free. You have your move.
I'm gonna move up to Igno now.
Okay. Start to
That's the
fly.
same for anyone.
Yep. And I will do the same here. Reckless attack is still
Still
a thing.
active. Yeah. So it's attack number 1.
Natural 20. Please say it's not a 1. Okay, thank
Natural 20. Roll me a strength save, please.
Should I even roll again? Like, how much higher can I get than a natural 20? Come on.
Well, first,
I roll strength.
you still need to roll strength, but that's we're going to see. It's 25. Be hard to miss at this point.
Okay, I rolled a 25 on the strength save.
Okay, you do not get pulled. Barely. I'll say that much.
Beep.
You meet it and beat it.
Oh lord. Okay, so that means double damage is a construct, so I will deal. Oh, and the brutal critical.
Brutal critical. However many brutal criticals you have, how many of those dies? You have double construct damage and double weapon die.
One second, it's gonna be a couple of dice.
No worries.
I can hear the dice a lot.
Yeah, he's getting.
Okay, so I have to reroll some ones. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's right. You have that feat too, or that ability.
All right, let me go get Bebe. You guys are good. I can still hear.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay, now I gotta do math. Math is fun. 22, 26, 28, 33,
I should at least mark what's no longer
41,
active.
3, 48, 52 points of damage.
Immediately resisting the pull and hungry urge of whatever this arcane sigil is, as you crack it, Igno's body hits the ground, unfortunately perished, but soul, who knows what's happened, if it's intact or now moving on. That was your first attack. You move 35 feet. You still have like 115 feet left or something? I don't know. 125 feet?
Could I still hit it if I was here, or do I have to be here?
Oh, no, you could be right here.
Okay, perfect. I'll use my movement and go there.
Go straight to Umber.
Mm-hmm. And we will repeat the process. If I die, well, tell my family I love them. $23 to hit.
23 hits? Wait,
I will
20,
roll.
yeah, 23 hits. It's the... now you gotta do a strength save.
Yeah, strength save.
Don't get sucked in.
Okay, that's promising. 24 on the strength save.
Rolly, you strike. One off.
Oh, well,
And
dog will hunt.
your body gets shunted in to the aura. Umber's body is shunted out, and you take his space.
Oh no.
You go unconscious, and you go to 0 HP. And after every round, you'll be fighting some death saves.
Well, dog will hunt.
The last thing you hear is a scream from Gina Lee.
What a way to go.
Oh man, that's the end of your turn, Rolly. You all hear, and okay. Let's see here. Oops, I gotta make you bigger because you are technically large. One peppered moth makes it up to the rooftop. This one makes it here as well. And on their next turn, they'll start to act. After that, we're going to do a legendary action as Evergrey. What are you going to do, Evergrey? She only has one legendary action left, and she's going to spend that legendary action to chant, completing 2.
Sorry to interrupt, but I know it's a thematic thing, but I just want to make sure that this also, if this is going to change anything or not.
Yeah.
When I got sucked into the tube, did I die outright?
You were considered unconscious and now doing death saving throws.
So technically I didn't die outright.
You didn't die outright.
Relentless Rage kicks in. Starting at 11th level, my rage can keep me fighting despite grievous wounds. If I drop to 0 hit points while I'm raging and I don't die outright, I can make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. If I succeed, I drop to 1 HP instead.
Make me a con save.
That will be a 22.
22. You are now numbed angry, that fire burning, keeping your blood pumping. Your eyes strain open as you're fighting whatever lethargic and energy you're feeling now, and you are just trapped. And I will say on the next turn, you can give me another save to see if you can break out. But
And
you are considered at 1
thing too-
HP.
Yeah, one thing too, every time, okay, so I assume that if I'm not able to break free, that effect will happen again, which will make me go down to 0 HP, which means Relentless Rage will trigger again.
Mm-hmm.
And that point, every time Relentless Rage triggers, the DC increases by 5.
So essentially now we're fighting the clock.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, this is exciting.
you're and you're fighting that numbness. The muscles in your arm starts to wane and tire. You are immediately exhausted, fighting back this energy, and you can feel something pulling at your soul. It's grabbing and reaching for what it can. So she's finished her legendary action, which is chanting. After Rolly, the purple moth, Vera, make me a con save.
All right. Here, blow on it. Don't eat it.
I just saw mouth go. Eh.
Okay. That's still not gonna be good enough, but 17.
You take 21 points of poison damage, and now you have your turn.
You see what your daddy's trying to do to me? You see? He looks
I love
directly
that
at
he
you.
turns around to go look at you.
Like the hell, daddy. Can I technically still do my bond on Rolly?
Yeah, I mean, it's an action to do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bond with Rolly then. So you can put D4 to this save.
All right.
That's my action. What is the bonus action? I feel like I'm stuck there. Does she see Duma drop lifeless?
Yeah, you could see Dumo drop lifeless. Vosen has dropped lifeless, and so does Amber, but Amber's now out of the of the
thing.
sigil.
Okay.
Oh, and don't forget Igno.
Oh, and Igno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta mark that. Yeah, Igno is out too.
I'm just wondering if she's clocked this at all, just because the anger is probably real bad at the moment. I think that's just my turn to do the bond, because I don't want to move, because she's gonna try and whack me, right?
I mean, she has a reaction.
Yeah. What, you want me to move? I'm gonna try and move like 10 feet and see what happens.
All right, she is going to use a reaction to try to touch you.
Ugh.
Wait. Maybe you can show her the level 1 human, and maybe she'll have compassion.
I doubt it. She'd suck his soul out.
Fresh. I'm gonna use
Oh no!
the Evergrey die. You made 19.
My armor class is 21 right now.
Okay, you.
Bye.
I gotta stop using this die.
No, you said you were using it. I gotta do it.
Yeah. All right, you may move yourself. You have your speed if you wish.
5, 10. I can't do the click thing, so if it just looks like I'm overshooting it, just tell me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go right here for right now, and then in my turn, because I don't think I'm in the radius.
Yeah,
of anything.
you're well within it.
Well, wait. I don't want to go to the edge.
Okay, perfect. You're out of the radius. Moved your speed. You have a bonus action if you wish.
Technically, that's not a spell. So, I'll summon Spiritual Weapon again and try and... Is there any orb that's broken? I mean, any orb that's around me that's not broken, I should
The
say.
red orb is not broken. The green is not broken, and the yellow is not broken. The blue is heavily damaged and close to dropping.
I think I can only summon it within 30 feet, right? I'm going to try and summon it over the red one and hit it.
Okay. Spiritual sword, all the light enters in. You can attack with it at the same
it's
round
a
as well.
spell attack. Oh, it's plus 12. I'm not going to let you blow on this one. Okay. 21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
It's a D8 plus my modifier.
So it's D8 plus 5.
That's not great. 5 points of damage, but hey, I'll take it.
How could you get a 5 if you have add plus 5?
Oh, Yeah, that's right. I said 5. 5 plus 2. 7.
7. Okay. Whack. Did some damage. You know, I mean, it's like a sword hitting a round object, just scrapes a little bit off.
Okay. That'll end my turn.
Okay. After Vera, Gina Lee is not looking good. So what she's going to do, unless you would like her to swap out Roman.
I think Roman's doing good right now.
Okay. Then for Gina Lee's turn, she is going to cast Resilient Sphere and create an impenetrable orb around herself so she can be protected.
Woman.
Smart lady.
So I'll say that she has, I'll put like a little yellow thing just to mark that she has a sphere around her. She'll use some of her movement to not want to get close to the peppered moths, sort of, but not wanting to get close to. She's gonna go towards Rolly. You know, kind of trying to do what she can.
Stop taking my headphone out.
That's the end of her turn. Is now going to be. We're gonna go back to the top of the round, but I think we're gonna get a chair for this kid.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick baby break, and we'll be right back for that. And we're back. To give a bit of a recap of what just happened before the baby break, we go straight into initiative as Vera dispelled the ruins that held Vosen. Rolly went on an intense rager with a hasted action from a now summoned, almost semi-translucent, but still very much there to feel and act, Roman. Savannah currently working on orbs to do damage as much as possible, and Vera now tethering with a now struggling Rolly, who is currently entrapped in one of these sigils and spiritual lights. We're going back to the top of the initiative.
Send help.
It is Evergrace's turn.
Yay.
She spent that spell. What's a good one?
She keeps trying to touch people. I'll be like, we're not friends like that. Far from it.
She's going to point towards Roman. And cast that.
I don't like it. I don't know when to
Okay.
use my counter spell and when not, because it's only the one, and then that's it.
She's gonna point towards Roman. And she's gonna say, "I said leave." Only because she can't really get a great eye line on Gina, which would have been a perfect attack, but she's gonna get Roman instead. Roman's gonna first make a dex save.
Please be good.
Not good.
Ooh.
He's gonna instead use. I don't think it's been his turn again to do reaction. Has it?
I thought he did something.
I think it.
Not for me, so.
He did haste, and then he didn't do another thing. He has his reaction back. So he's gonna do another counter spell.
Good boy. Good job.
Okay. Second, third level.
I like how Caleb turned around to look what you rolled. He was like,
Unfortunately, does not make it. I rolled low on that one, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Now I have to figure out how much this deals. 10d6.
oh, could I have used my counter spell? I don't want Roma to die.
If you want.
Yeah.
Okay. You use your counter spell. Roll me a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
D6.
You know, I'm gonna do this one.
All right. It would have dealt
Be good.
73 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
So let's see if you can negate that.
Okay. 24? 19 plus 5.
A disintegrate spell releases from her palms, and as he's like, no! And he starts to reach out to counterspell, and unfortunately, the magic is not fast enough. And as the beam shoots off, it is blown by a burst of sun aura. As you bring up your shield, now fully depleted.
I said consent. Quit trying to touch people.
Die! She's gonna yell towards you.
That has been your whole game. We know. I know. You want me to die. That is not any secret.
That is a 6th level she's used.
You're coming in hot.
I don't know who this Vera is, but I can imagine all of this taking place in real time on the battlefield, where the queen is like, just die. She's like, yeah, we get your game.
She has been trying to kill Vera so much that Vera is just like, I know you want me to die. That we've been trying not to die this whole time.
It's so good.
After Evergrey's turn, she is going to forego an aura. So to remove that, and instead...
She used her counter spell then, right? Oh no, that was Roman used her counter
Instead...
Okay, gotcha.
Oh
boy.
What is that?
I'm in danger.
Everybody is in danger.
She's going to reactivate. So the one that was dispelled reactivates. As now Vosen is brought up back into the air. Rolly, you feel the surge of power. I need you to make me another resistance. What is your
relentless rage?
Yeah, another save.
You have a D4 to it.
I'm in danger.
It's the only buff I can give you right now.
Okay, yeah. So it's 1 second, hold on.
He looks at you. Oh,
Okay,
you need to
so-
skip an ad, hun.
It's a DC 15 Constitution.
Uh-huh.
So that would be a 24.
24. You resist it. You can feel your breath starting to release. Every time you breathe out,
That's with the D4? Oh, okay.
every time you breathe out, you
higher.
see a cold, like just a mist. It gets pulled up into the air. She's gonna drop the cloud kill. Just F that. And I will say that she'll move to the middle, sort of. Different roots starting to stick. She's gonna try to keep everyone in sight at this point. After the lair, Savannah.
So we're gonna move first. Screw that. Okay, perfect. So move here. Do I want to try to kill the orb or get rid of the pepper? Oh, no, I don't even trust
Get
the
Rolly
peppermint,
out.
I'm in danger.
I'm not the one that needs to go touch that because it's a strength save. If I fail that, I'm done. So let's try this. I'm gonna firebolt the pillar to see if that helps get Rolly out.
Okay, roll me an attack roll.
Be good, be good, be good. That is going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
I'll do it here because I didn't pull out all my d2. That's going to be 24 points of damage.
24, you said?
Yeah.
It has
Oh, 23, I'm sorry.
23. It only has a 25 HP, so you crack it.
Throw
It's still active.
Okay, so one dagger's over there. Okay, so I have the other dagger on me, so throw dagger.
Throw tagger.
As
me
you
attack roll.
all of life's problems. Throw
I know.
dagger.
Please be good, please be good. That is going to be, oh good, 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay.
Just deal 2 damage.
Actually, 5 points of damage.
Woo!
5 points of damage. Rolly, dropping to your knees, 1 HP. It cracks, dealing another 40 points of damage to Evergrey. You can see she's tethered to all the orbs and sigils right now. As you crack it, she... You see almost like the almost gaseous green, sort of this breathless mist comes out, almost like your own, as your wings Any other movement, action, bonus action? That was your action, bonus action. Any
bonus
movement.
action, bonus action.
Very good turn,
so-
Sav. Very good.
I mean, technically, I have 10 more feet of movement, so let's go on the other side of the chair just to mess with her,
Okay.
and then I'll end my turn.
How far is everyone? Nope, you're just out. Okay. After your turn, Savannah, she's going to use a legendary action.
Just Rolly, don't forget we can reaction things.
I'm at 1 HP.
I know. Well, reaction just means you cut it half. That doesn't mean you take it.
It's a good thing here.
That's shared burden.
Yeah, that'd be fun. She's going to cast Ray of Frost as a legendary action. Okay, so creature needs to make a... Okay, she's going to do a spell attack. Hits Roman. And she can deal...
The baby needs a munchie.
Okay. 15 points of damage to Roman. And he's reduced, his speed is reduced by 10. So 15. Okay. Ice starts to form on him. He needs to make a con save. Because he's holding on concentration. What's his con modifier? Oh, snap. He's got a high con modifier.
For a wizard?
No, for a sorcerer.
Oh, sorcerer.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, yeah, I was so hoping to not to ruin that. He's holding on to haste. Haste is still there. I'm quite surprised, actually. Jeez. That was a legendary action after Savannah. It is now Roman's turn. Roman, seeing 2 peppered moths enter the scene, is going to cast... Giving him a thing. He's going to cast Chromatic Orb at level 4. And he's going to spend some sorcery points to twin that.
Yes, please
Ooh.
break all the globes.
No, he's aiming for the peppered moth.
Oh, okay.
Or not. So just keep them away.
He gets to choose the type of damage. So it's 3d8. What did I say? 5th level?
You said
Or
4th.
4th level? So
You said
3d8, 4d8, 5d8, 68. I think plus 3 more than 1. Yeah, so 68 points of damage. And thunder. We'll do thunder damage. So let's spend that spell slot. I'd like to apologize to everyone. This is a lot to keep track of sometimes. It's a lot to do. And then I got to do sorcery points, so now we're getting rid of out. Perfect. All right. Perfect. He has to make 2 attack rolls to see if he hits him. He has a +8 to attack. So let's have Rolly roll and Vero roll. Roll me d20s and +8.
+8, 17.
That hits.
24.
That hits. Both of you roll me 6d8.
68.
6d8.
Oh, 6. I actually pulled 6 up. 26.
What are their HP? Okay, 26.
Sorry, counting.
No worries, no worries.
I grabbed like a crap
29.
dice.
29. You see him reach outwards on both. 2 orbs of thunder damage strike, and instead of it's not lightning, it's thunder. You hear eruption. Crack! As both of them screech outwards, both heavily damaged, still flying, but solid damage. Bonus action, command Violet to attack the orb. Only one of them connects, but that's fine because it only had 1 HP left anyways. The orb, Violet quickly bites it in half. What would you see come out of it? Let's see. The blue orb. You see temporal distortion. As you almost see Violet teleport in different areas for a split second till she is brought back. And the orb is destroyed. Why is it blue? I don't want it blue. I want it black. There we go. Dealing another 40 points of damage to Queen Evergrey. See her no, growling at you. Oh man. Okay, let's go. Rolly, you are trapped within. Make me another save.
With a D4.
With a D4.
I thought Sav
is
got
this
him out.
for? Yeah, I thought the thing had.
You're right. You're right. Rolly,
Okay.
it's
All
your
that
turn.
work for nothing.
It's your turn. You are still flying. You're still hasted. You are no longer within light. You're absolutely right, and you're down to 1 HP. But it's your turn.
Great.
I will say that I think Sav has them. We have one superior health potion or something like that. Oh, one greater. Oh no,
We have
2.
no 3, 2. I have listed 1.
No, you used one, and then we had 1 placebo, so we do have 1.
Okay.
I have a greater potion, so
Okay.
I would. It is a bonus action to use it.
Bonus action to drink your own.
All right.
Took my
All right,
pen.
I'll do it. I need it.
So this is a greater, correct?
Greater potion.
So that's 4d4 plus 4.
Another munchie, sir. He dropped one. He got excited, but he got most of it. Had to skip that again.
All right. I will gain 17 HP.
17 HP. Feeling that rejuvenation. I don't think a creature attacked you, nor did you attack a creature in the last turn, did it?
No, but
No.
because of which one?
Relentless Rage, it keeps going.
Yeah, it keeps going until it ends.
Okay.
So
I
that
don't think,
actually is the next question.
Yeah.
How many turns have passed?
I think it's only been 2 since that incident. I don't think you need to make, since you healed yourself. Do you have to continue making saves now?
No. It's only if I would drop to 0 HP
Got it. Okay.
and not die outright.
All right, we're keeping that track. So the next time you drop to 0, it's going to be a 20 DC.
Correct.
Perfect. We got this we got this great.
Awesome. All right. Well, I mean, this is gonna put me at risk, but I don't think there's any way around it. I'm gonna make my way over to this orb,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack it, and we'll see where this goes. Uh, 22 to hit.
22 hits. So this is yellow. Blue is gone. Got it.
Uh, 23 points of damage.
23 points of damage. Solid crack. It's still active and swirling with energy. I'll say what you can see as it starts to spew out from the crack that given. You start to see almost as you pull away, you can see almost a soft afterimage of your own blade and arm, moving in a slower space. And you get a sense this is like an orb of slow.
Oh, fun.
But it's you still have actions and attacks if you wish.
Yeah, I will attack it again. Okay, this is probably on the lower side. 17 to hit.
17? It does hit.
Woo! Oh boy.
These things don't have a high AC.
Do you just do more damage, or do you have advantage on structures?
More damage.
They quit being weird.
Okay, so that was a cat.
That was a cat,
That
yeah.
was a cat. Him like, just room to room yelling.
Where's
We're all
everyone?
out here, so I don't know what.
Well,
what
the
you're
sound
yelling
is.
29 points of damage.
The first strike, crack. Much like the next, you get it halfway and splits. You have to feel almost temporal distortion. It says spatial. Reach up into the sky, and this thing is no more. And Evergrey feels that.
Good.
More damage felt.
Okay. Next, I will. Oh, Vera, I'm relying on you, buddy.
Thanks.
25 movement there,
Okay.
and then I'll hit it with my final attack.
Yeah. The red orb does have some damage on it.
Oh yeah.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
I forgot how much I hit it for.
7 points of damage last.
So hit over a 20, and I think you'll be okay. It's like 18 you have to hit, or 19.
These things have an AC of 15.
No, I mean hit points, because you said 24.
22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. The stone sigils that hold your friends and family have 25. These things have 40.
Oh.
So how much did you do again, rolling?
22 points of damage.
22. 29 so far done to this thing. As you crack, the orb cracks within it. Okay. Unless you have a bonus action. I think you did a bonus action to drink.
I did.
That's
a
all
bonus action to drink
any
a
movement.
potion.
You still have that.
I do have a lot of movement,
You
but
do.
I mean, I think in any way, I'm not sure. Well, I will take a gamble. So I've taken 45 so far, right?
Mhm.
And I have 120.
You do.
All right, so I'm gonna use. I'll go here for 70 movement speed.
Okay. Yeah. Seems good to me.
And I'll use the remainder of my movement up to 120,
Mhm.
or I guess 100, to move there.
All right, making a wide berth and circle.
Gotta, divide and conquer,
Yeah, quickly going. After Rolly's turn, just out of range. Use legendary action. She's not gonna chant this round, I guess.
Yeah,
But I need everyone to. I think I need Roman and Rolly to make me a con save.
Rolly has a D4.
And Roman actually has a surprisingly heavy con save.
Okay. What is 29 plus 32?
32. You do save.
I love con saves.
She's gonna use disrupt life.
I think I have access to that, and it's not good. I don't think I prepped it though.
10d6.
I might be thinking of a different character. We'll see.
So roll. You take 20 points of necrotic damage, and Roman takes 41.
Oof.
How much?
I go down to 0.
Can I use my reaction?
You can.
I'll take all of it but one.
Rolly, you take 1 point of damage, and Vera, you take 19. Roman, takes the 41. And because he was holding on to haste, you are now lethargic for your next turn, Rolly.
Oh no.
Great.
The last thing the aura feels, sort of this black ichor. Roman looks to you guys and goes, "You got..." Trying to say words of encouragement, but his spectral form is dismissed. Well, that's her legendary action. Can't chat this round. Pepper moths are going to go. What's their speed? 50 feet to fly. Well, these things aren't that intelligent, so this one's going to try to attack Gina Lee. This one's going to go towards Savannah. First one on Gina Lee. I might as well not even roll to hit, because eventually it hits the orb. Scraping through. Screams at her.
Smart girl.
And then moves her attention to Savannah. But with a natural one is not going to connect. The second one that's on Savannah to the left is going to make 2 strikes with her talons. Oh, come on. Okay. Who knows? Maybe this will hit. A 14 and a 15.
No.
I'm squishy, but I'm not that squishy.
You are quick. I mean, we've always established that Savannah is quick on her feet. You dodge left to right, a third swing, ducking underneath. No connections made. Oh, man. These things already look fairly damaged due to Roman striking outwards. After that, Pepper Moth, it is your turn, Vera.
Question: do we want me to try and shut her up, or do you want me to destroy the?
Let's shut her up.
Because she may not.
I'm
This
all
may
like-
not work, but I want to try.
No, if you can
Or-
silence her, it gives us a little breathing room.
This is true. I don't think it matters on the level. Can I try and cast silence on her, like in her space?
Yeah, absolutely, if you wish.
I will try.
Rocks towards you, snaps her fingers, and counterspells it.
I figured. But I still have bonus action, and my thing's still up, so I can still hit it.
Yeah. She looks to you as you start to say the incantation to cast silence, and she goes, grabs your spell, rips it up into the sky.
Well, at least I burned her reaction. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay, that's better. Plus 5. 9 points of damage.
9 points. 9 points, that'd be...
I'm gonna
It's almost fully disrupted.
free action to yell to Gina. I think we need another one.
She talks to you like almost like a muffled bubble from the other end. She goes, "All right, like, oh my god, what do you want?" That's your turn.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's Edgar. I don't know if anybody else has any choices. Because I think we need some
Cleric.
healing.
Okay.
I need healing.
I think we all could
I
use
think she's
healing.
used all her reactions, so I think it's going to be Gina Lee's turn. She's safe in her bubble. She's going to hold on to that.
Yes, please keep her in her bubble.
She's going to use her Genasi heritage to start levitating. Go a little bit over the cliff just to get some space. There's kind of no real way to get out of this safely around these guys. But besides, they're kind of looking at Savannah anyways. She's going to, as an action, summon a friend. And you all start to communicate and say, Edgar? 30 feet within her. Let's put him...
There.
There?
Not on the pentagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, not on the pentagram.
Edgar. Human tired. This spectral golden form of Edgar, who's holding a shield, a holy weapon in one hand, a shield in the other, start to see the thoughts and connection between you all. Quickly flashes. He starts to realize this scenario and goes, "Let's go for the fucking kingdom." That's her action to do so. Going back to the top of the round for Evergrey.
Kid needs a plum. Before you do.
Such a weird thing to say.
Well, I said Munchie earlier.
I know.
Too.
She's gonna look over to the new cleric and go, "Don't you all just give up?" Angrily, and is going to cast.
I mean, that one's particularly angry at her. She did cripple him, and now he isn't.
Let's do Blight. At. No, you know what? Can I do this?
No,
Yeah.
you can't. I got reaction, nothing. I used it.
I'm just really tired.
She's gonna look towards you, Vera. And Evergrey has taken many steps to protect herself, and you get a sense that a lot of them have been from past foes, and you get a sense that there have been big major players have been Richard, Miles, and Davis. Davis having that wild time fade distortion. She was planning for maybe his appearance, but he's not showing up as of yet. Pulls onto that wild distortion that she's been prepping for so long and casts Time Ravage.
What the hell does that do?
You need to make me a con save.
Okay. Oh, I get any 4. Okay, be good. Be good. Don't suck. Okay, it didn't suck.
It's a high DC.
25. I hope that's enough.
You take.
Rolly, if you would like to reaction, please.
You give your reaction? Okay, so
I will.
instead of 29 points of damage, you take 14.
Okay.
I would also like to read a little bit of this. This is a wild mount spell. You take 10d12 necrotic damage, which instead, it would have been 60, but you take 14. This is the greatest trade-off you've ever received. God damn it. You're a weird cleric. Yeah. I don't know. You're like a debuffer cleric. It's so wild. If you would have failed, the target ages to a point where it only has 30 days left to live. And it dies of old age at this point, which, by the way, can happen to elves.
Thanks, Caleb.
You also have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Your walking speed is half, and this effect of 30-day death can only go away with a wish or greater restoration spell.
What about divine intervention?
But that is a spell she just used, and that was a 9th level spell.
Woo!
You reduce my 9th level spell to 14 points of damage.
DD Dices, y'all are gonna... I'm gonna plug that. Get yourself a set of dice.
Layer
The
action.
bond helped, though. I wouldn't have made it without it.
Well, she's a move, actually. I think it's gonna move a little ways. Get everyone in. Get everyone in here. She's going to end her turn there. Yeah. Damn it. Layer turn. There's only 2 active orbs right now, so I'm gonna roll d4.
She hasn't been chanting, right? 'Cause she's been doing this.
Yeah, she has not. She's only done 2 completed chants right now. So she hasn't got to 10 just yet. So that's a 2. The orb around here goes up. Yeah. Draw a circle. 2, 3, 4, 6. Just out of range for you, Vera. So this red orb goes up.
I did go to the edge.
You did go to the edge. You did plan that right. Savannah, you're up.
I need to get rid of the sprite, so I can't even do anything. So until this is gone, so I'm going to melee attack it, but I'm gonna cast Booming Blade.
Okay. Booming Blade.
That is gonna be 18 to hit.
18 hits. Are you going to the one to the left or the top? Right.
To the left.
To the left. Got it.
Damn it! I realized what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to use my bonus action.
If you want, you can say use your bonus action to distract.
Bonus action to distract, then all this.
All right. You have advantage on the attack.
So what am I doing?
You already rolled a hit. You can roll another d20. See if maybe you crit.
Can I crit? I did not crit.
Okay. No worries. You still connect, so you can roll your damage. So it's your weapon die, your sneak attack, and booming blade damage.
So do it like this. Okay. So already that's going to be, I'm reading this wrong, 29, 30 plus the booming blade damage.
Was that 6,666? Jesus Christ!
Hey, that seems to be the theme today.
Right?
Oh my God!
Why can I not? There we go.
It's right in time for Halloween.
Add 11 to that. So 29, 39, 4...
50?
50. 50 points of damage.
Well,
Slide up. This pepper moth drops to the floor.
I do not want to stay here, but where do I want to go? You know what? I'm gonna go behind Edgar, so that's gonna be 5, 10. And I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Legendary action, chant. 3 down. After Savannah, it is now going to be Edgar's turn. Let me pull up his sheet real quick. What do you got, Edgar?
hope it's good.
Hope it's good.
He's got a lot of good magic here. He's going to cast.
Liv, go eat a snack or something, bud.
Let's see how far you guys have to be with around him. 60 feet. Okay. You within 60 feet? You are!
Barely.
Barely.
That's
Everyone's within 60 feet. Actually, just be all 4 of you guys.
great. Gina Lee too, right?
Gina Lee too. Yeah. He's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
So that's going to be 3d8 plus 5.
Oh, hi.
Please.
Hi. We're going for hi.
Please.
He's going to look to Evergrande and go, do you think we're fucking out of the fight just yet? No, looking away. Growling at her. That's rolling pretty good. 60. Everyone heals 19 points of damage.
That is very good.
Decent. I'll take it.
Gina Lee is going to need that. Perfect. Outwards. He's then going to...
I must be a masochist. I put damage instead of heal.
No, please don't. After his turn, she's going to use another legendary action. She's going to use 2.
Oh, that's right. Resistance. She only has 3 of them.
Oh, no, she can't move. She's going to have to use her action to dash. Or legendary action to dash. Right there in front of you, Rolly.
Meep,
Ugh.
I'm in danger.
After friends, roll. You're up.
I'm in danger. So how many turns has it been since we started this fight?
It's been about 5 turns, I believe. We're on 5.
this
We're on
the-
round 5.
Okay, we're around that. Great. Sweet. I'm going to go ahead. Because I am lethargic, you said. I think that.
Yeah. So you actually, good point. You would not actually have a turn. You'd spend your turn right now, exhausted.
Oh, Meep.
So
I'm in danger.
unfortunately, we have to move past Rolly. It's a good point. You are lethargic.
Am I able to move?
No.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Peppered moths. One of them flies out at Savannah, making 2 attack rolls. Yeah.
Little dragon. I'll be back.
Dragon. Thank you. Finally. First attack on you, Savannah, is going to be a 24. The other one's going to be a 22.
Boo.
This one. And how many? You take 14 points of slashing damage. If you wish to, you can use evasion for this or uncanny dodge.
You said 14?
Well, hold on. Let me do the full damage then, if you'd like. So that's slashing damage and psychic damage. So I'm gonna add this all up. 26 points of damage, but you can evade.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
13 instead.
I'll take the 13.
Now roll me a con save because you're holding concentration on flight.
That is going to be a 13. I hate con save.
Do you have luckies?
I do, but I don't have many left.
Roll one more con save. This is a combination of 2 attacks. So that you save on the first one. Let's see if you can do it again.
18.
Save again. You are still concentrating on flight. Or fly.
Yeah, Rolly, you're lethargic, but you're flying.
Pretty much.
Yes, I'm hovering above the air, tired.
Like,
So that's the peppered moths. Vera, you're up.
That changes things, but alright, let me see how far we are. Line up with her. Oh, okay, I don't have to go far. It's not even using my full movement. Let me read to make sure it is a straight line and not a radius. She burned her reaction, yes?
She has burned her reaction.
Good. 60 foot. So what would be a 60-foot radius straight from me? Would I get Rolly?
You would not get Rolly.
Okay.
Just out of range.
Can I still get like this orb and evergreen if I
What are you casting?
sunburst?
I think you would get the orb, yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to get both.
You would get the orb as well if you'd like to choose. Well, is it creatures? That's the question here now.
Oh yeah, it says each creature. Never mind.
Then unfortunately wouldn't
But-
get the orb, but it would get Evergreen.
I will take evergreen.
You would also get the peppered moth.
Okay,
Yeah.
works
Get
for
them
me.
off.
Yeah, you would get Evergreen and the moth, so they have to make saves.
She has to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Caleb, yeah. What?
Hold on. Plus 17 to save.
I think that fails, my friend.
Yeah, she's gonna burn a legendary resistance.
She still takes half
She still takes half.
of 12d6. So let's roll. Wow.
And then the pepper moth. 8 plus what?
You sound so defeated. 8 plus what?
8.
8 plus what? 10. So that one fails too.
1, 2, 3, 4. I dropped one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, hold on. I want to roll just because it's more fun.
Sure. No, I mean, have your fun. Eat your cake. Have your cake and eat it too. For now.
Yeah. You try to kill me enough. I'm tired. She is tired. Alright. Okay. Oh, that one was good.
I know, the water.
Well, he's like a fish.
I know, he drinks quick.
Dang. I got a lot of 6s. Okay. 12, 18, 24, 28, 30, 36, 37,
Oh my god.
40, 43, 47 points of damage. Radiant.
47. Okay, 47 points of damage. Halved, correct?
For Evergrey, not for the moth.
First of all, the moth has erupted in flames.
Good.
Especially great because that was fire damage, yeah?
Radiant.
Radiant? Oh, okay. Would have been double damage.
Let me double check.
So that's 23 points of damage to Evergrey.
Yeah, radiant.
Got it.
She saved though, because it says you
She
would
does
be
save.
blinded. Is that thing still alive? Since it got incinerated, right?
Yeah, it got evaporated.
Okay. Man, there was some other good stuff that came with that if she failed, but that's okay.
With that legendary action, the legendary resistance, she was able to bust through that.
Okay. That is my action, but I can still attack that globe thing with
You can.
special weapon.
You should.
23, 25 to hit.
25 hits.
13 points of damage.
The orb shatters. Ah! She reacts in a pained way. As the red orb shatters. She's not looking good.
Yeah, that's the water's on top, bud. There you go.
Not looking good. You see bits and moss and growth and fungi start to drop from her form. She is struggling to keep it up. Any other movement?
I think she has technically 15 more feet of movement. I think she just is Vosen out of that thing.
Vosen's still in it. She used one of the legendary, one of the lair actions to reactivate it. He's back in the light.
Even with the orb gun now?
The orb has nothing to do with the sigils.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, I'll stay where I'm at then.
Okay. After that, it's going to be Gina Lee. I don't think you guys want to swap partners.
Oh, but if she could just spell the sigil, that'd be nice.
It can be reactivated, but I think.
Unless she has something else.
Oh, let me look at her spells.
She is a prodigy.
She is pretty good at this.
What happened?
You know, I think she will dispel because it did do damage regardless. She's gonna use her movement, flight.
Stay in her bubble.
She's
Don't
still in her bubble.
touch it.
Still in her bubble.
If she casts a concentration spell, it goes away. I think. I have to double check, but she has the orb around her.
Like I said, unless she has something better, by all means,
I'm like,
do the
she
best
can
option.
Destroy it versus dispel it.
Can you
She
disintegrate
can.
a
She
sigil?
can. If you know what? She'll cast a 6th level magic missile. She has to hit 25 to destroy this thing, and each thing does 1d4. So what did I say? 6th level?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9d4 plus 9.
Jeez. Just use roll 20, I would say, but then it's fun to roll that many dice.
You're right, it is fun. 94 plus 9.
We also have a dice sorting problem, so you know.
I mean,
It's the math. That's the only reason I'm like, do I want to count all that?
is it a problem though? Is it?
The math?
No. I mean, yeah, the
dice,
math is
no.
the problem.
Dice isn't the problem, it's the math.
I like counting if it's good. If it's crappy, no.
Then it's
21 plus 9. That is 30 points of damage as it doesn't have to do an attack action because the magic missile is an instant hit. The ground that Vosen sits on shatters. Oh, where did you go?
You moved her.
Oh, my bad.
She was like, bye, I did my job.
Bye.
Bye! Oh my god, like I'm totally gone. Dealing another 40 points of damage to Evergrey. Yeah, I think she's keeping on the connection for both her sphere and hi there. Hi. For that, and she's gonna cast that spell. And that's where she's gonna end her turn. Let's see here. You can hear screams coming from over the cliff sides as more pepper moths are coming to arrive on round 6. In addition to that, Roly, in this intense fight scene, you can hear footsteps coming from the stairwell. Quick footsteps.
Oh, great.
I'm in danger.
Moving back to the top of the round. And I think this is the last round where we're going to call it a game. She's going to do... She's going to do an acid arrow. At 5th level. She's going to aim that at... Who needs to go? No, actually, no need to do that. She's standing right next to Roly. She's going to try to touch her.
Oh, no.
Reaction if it hits, I think. I can do that. Been my turn.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
That connects.
Reaction.
What type of reaction? Are you just taking half?
Cut it in half.
Taking half? All right. It's going to be only 10 points of damage. Reduced to half, you take 5. That's cold damage, by the way. In addition to that, you need to make me a con save.
With a d4.
At least he's good with that.
No, I know. But it helps. In case we
No,
need-
it helps.
It helps.
It helps. We will take everything we have right now.
Okay, thank God. That is going to be a dirty 30.
A dirty 30. You are not paralyzed for a minute. Woo. As her paralyzing touch washes over you. As a bonus action, she is going to roll a con save as she uses Weave's Thread. She reaches into her chest right in front of you, Roly, grabs onto that aura, that pink and purplish swirling energy, crushes it into her chest. You see her react, almost having to hold in the energy, and I'm going to roll a con save.
Meep.
There you are. Okay. Oh, she does not make the save. Instead, she's going to burn one of her legendary resistances to save. And she gets the equivalent of 5 level spells back.
Oh,
Sorry, 5? She recovers 4. So she will recover this one and this one. This one here. Perfect. That was her bonus action, her action. She's burned up a legendary resistance to get that going. So she's down to 1. After her turn, the Layer's turn. This thing is shunted out. She's the only thing that can be active is this one.
The
I'm
green
in
one?
danger.
Everybody's in.
Huh?
So I was saying the one that everyone's in.
Only Rolly's in it right now.
No.
Green.
I'm in danger.
I need you to make me a con save, Rolly.
The D4.
We get him out of there.
I can only reaction that once, so that's it.
Pretty sure 33 will save, right?
You do not receive the poison condition.
That's good.
As the gas starts to seep into your throat, you hold your breath. You can hold your breath for a very long time.
Ooh,
like a-
actually, I just realized something. Does me being lethargic affect my saves?
No, it doesn't. Actually, does not. It just
Here.
basically, shunts us. It actually went. The lethargic went away at the end of your last turn, so you're not lethargic currently. Good looking out. You are fine. Layer went off. Savannah, you're up.
I know what in my brain what I want to do, but right now it sounds like the dumb move.
I mean, we have the telepathic bond up, so you could theoretically tell us so we could be like yay or nay in our head.
Go for broke and actually take a swing at her.
Why not?
Would you like to do that?
Tired
But maybe
going.
not like in the circle, maybe like distance. Definitely distance.
I have to go in the circle to hit her. I can run out the circle.
Ah, he bit me.
Yeah, that's a sign, hitter.
That's a sign to hit her.
Don't you bite me again? No,
How dare you?
you alligator. So are you rushing in, Savannah?
All right, I'm gonna rush in, casting Booming Blade to hit Evergrey.
All right.
So-
First of all, you rush into the circle. Make me a con save.
I'm probably gonna have to take it if the DC is over 21. That's the
You don't
highest
know
I can
what-
get it with con.
you don't know what the DC is.
The
Ah.
orbs have a different DC.
Okay. That's not great. That's a 16.
You just save. I'll even show you later. The DC is 15.
Oh, dude.
You hold your breath. Get in. Booming blade. Attack action. Bonus action. I'm assuming to distract.
Yes, thank you.
You have advantage.
That's gonna be. Wait, see if I get higher. 22 to hit.
22 is her AC.
Okay. Math. So that, and 8.
Little history check here. She's taken so far 343 points of damage.
Throwing this out there, does she get sneak attack since the queen's engaged with me?
Yes, she has that because she's also engaged with you, and she has advantage. It would have been a lot more difficult if she was poisoned, but she was able to save.
All right, so that's going to be 40 points of damage.
40 points of damage.
And thank God for mobile, I am running away.
That's
So-
right.
So, where's that thing? She's gonna come after me, but I want her to get her away from Rolly. So, we'll go right here. No, like right here. It costs 45.
Perfect.
And I'll end my turn.
She is going to use a legendary action to start chanting. It's going to be the end of her turn. It's now Fred's turn. Oh, what do we want Edgar to do?
You could try in there.
Hmm?
Or you could get Rolly out.
Rolly, how you looking, buddy?
Not great.
Not great?
Not terrible. Not great.
He is going to spend his last 6th level spell to cast Heal.
There you go.
However, reaction, she's going to cast Counter Spell.
I don't have anything to counter unless Gina does.
Oh, how far is Gina Lee from this?
That is a good question.
She has to be 60 feet, I think. For
She can cast counterspell into her counterspell. So she is still weakened and lethargic from being trapped within the containment chamber. She doesn't have that level spell spot to spend a 6th level, because that's what Evergrey just spent. So she's gonna have to roll a d20 plus
I don't know.
5. Who would like to roll that d20?
Oh no!
I think it's only fair that I do
I think it's only fair that
yeah,
Rolly does. So you get to roll
really.
d20 plus 5. You have to hit an 11 or higher.
You better roll well. May the odds ever be in your favor.
That is going to be a 21.
21. You heal 70 hit points, Rolly.
There's other stuff to that too.
No, I mean, there's other stuff, but it wouldn't affect.
I don't think he's poisoned anymore.
Rolly was never poisoned.
Oh, okay.
He was
Yeah.
pleasant.
But yes, you are healed 70 hit points as Edgar goes, "Get back in the fight, big man."
Thank you, friend.
You just hear no, and as Gina Lee reaches out, you hear from far on the other end, like, "That's enough!" As Gina Lee reaches out, her echoes shout as an air genasi, the air around punches through her own counterspell, busting through. Wizard fight, wizard fight, wizard fight. That's Edgar's turn.
Oh.
After Edgar's turn, a legendary action. You see the spores on Evergrey come outwards, and you see this almost like a satellite dish behind her, as green and black, sliced with red vines, creep outwards as it. You can hear almost the screams inside Savannah as Felix is going, "It's using it." She is going to cast through. She's already used her reaction, but this is going to be through the spores reaction.
Oh, fun. I have so many notes.
There it is.
to remember.
Gravity sinkhole.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't like it.
Essentially, Gina Lee is protected due to the orb. However, you guys are well within 20 feet of each other, within a 20 feet sphere. So I need both of you to make me con saves.
Okay, I have a D4.
You can add a d4. I mean, you're adding a d4.
Con save?
Con save.
Okay.
Damn it. I hate freaking con. Ooh! Nat 20.
Nat 20 for a total of?
Oh, okay.
21.
22.
Fortunately, the
plus
DC
3.
is 22.
That's what I'm saying. I'm all like.
20.
Damn it!
5.
25. Okay. Okay. You take 20 points of force damage, Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
You take 10, Vera. Savannah's the only one, so I'm gonna have to draw the sphere. So it's 20-foot radius. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I think it's a radius, right? So that means from the center. So it's
Unless it says
2,
you, I think,
3,
unless it
4.
lets you move it.
Don't think that's even.
Like Firestorm is weird squares you can stack.
Yeah. So that would be the
Out of
center.
pure curiosity, what level spell was that?
This is considered through the symbiotic spore. Let me double check it real quick. I wrote it down what it does, and I didn't write the.
I'm just more curious if I could spell thief it.
Oh, I think let's see. It is a 4th level spell.
I can spell thief.
What do you have to do now, or she have to do?
You have to beat my spell DC, which she probably can, but
With what type of save?
I have it open. I think it's a wisdom. Hold on.
Wisdom. regardless, I'm going to roll again the Evergrey die, which has been doing me horribly so far. I hated
Okay,
it.
we like it.
I know it sucks, but we're going to do it regardless.
Just say saving throw.
Oh, just say save there. Okay.
I would think it's your spell DC if you're trying to
Yeah, she
snatch
has
it.
to beat my spell DC though. So.
Let's see. I can pull it up right now. I know you're angry. I know you're angry. The DC equals your save spell DC. It makes with its spell save modifier. So it's going to intelligence. Her intelligence save is a plus 14.
Yeesh.
Let's see.
Real poorly.
That's a natural 1. However, last legendary resistance.
Well, at least you burn it. God damn it.
No, you're not getting that from me. Legendary resistance has been burned, but you get pulled to the center, failing that. Oh my god.
I'm gonna put a big star. Queen ran out of resistance.
Queen ran out of resistance.
Is go time.
If I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go take everything with me.
It's instantaneous. So the aura is gone.
Oh.
That's all it goes. Okay. That was the friends. Rolly's turn.
Sweet. I'm back. Baby. Get it? Because there's a baby.
I'm back.
All right.
I gotta stop using you.
Now you said that was her dice. You were like, I'm
So
gonna
that
use
was her
this.
dice.
Hey, you took the little thing off.
All right, Rolly. What you got, buddy? You're flying,
No.
but you're no longer hasted.
Where'd it go? Let go.
I'm going to attack the orb. I will. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna attack the orb.
Okay.
That'll be 26 to hit.
That hits. Oh, this is gonna get a little dicey.
I just fell.
Nope.
That is going to be.
Nope.
15 points of damage.
Okay, 15 points of damage. Did you add
Imagine
that
no one touch
D8 for your construct as well? Okay.
Not the best of rolls, and not something I could reroll.
Well,
What'd you roll?
15 points of damage,
damage.
unfortunately. Okay. Not as much.
Yeah, it literally it's 2, 2, 2.
We've discussed this before. They have 40 HP.
Why are you trying to eat
So
it?
next turn, you have a next attack right now.
Yeah, I have one more.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping to do some serious damage.
If you get the orb.
You're hoping to get a 25. But let's see if you hit.
You get a D4
Yeah, I'll
hits,
hit.
too.
25 to hit.
25 to hits. 25 hits. All right.
Stop eating the mic. Sir.
We're almost done, sir.
We're almost done.
Okay, that is much better. Much better. Let me reroll that. Okay, that's not much better, but fine. Sweet.
He
I
still
got
tries to
there.
bounce.
I think. 28 points of damage?
You crack. First one slides, skins a bit off. This time you go from a horizontal, a vertical to a horizontal, and you crack. The glass and marble shatter. The smoke and poison miasma erupts into the sky. The aura is gone. Free hand. This thing is shattered and gone. And a few things happen at this point. I'll say at the end of your turn, things will happen, Rolly. But that was your attack action. Any other things you'd like to do?
Oh, there are tons of things I'd like to do. Whether they'd be great ideas or not is the question. You know what? Okay. Can I rage while I'm raging?
Can you rage while you're raging?
What do you mean?
So I'm raging right now.
Yeah.
This is turn 6. So after this turn, my rage would wear off.
Yeah.
I'd like to reactivate.
Yeah, you could totally reactivate it.
I'll do that. That's how I'll end my turn.
Sure. You burn that. You're once again raging. Once again, getting that fire ignited within your stomach. A few things happen, and unfortunately, Vera, we're going to probably end the turn and we're gonna come back to you.
Man, I don't get a turn.
You're gonna start us off next time, but I think this will be a good way to end it. A few things happen. First and foremost, the spore used. Now, I've already mentioned it's been flaking and falling apart on her. She's struggling to keep it up. Trying to steal. The blast and tether from the shatter of the orb cracks. She drops onto one knee. Looks up to you, Rolly. And the spore falling apart, this time only showing, let's see if I can get the right description for you. Starts to fizzle. Die. Felix can feel that connection severed and sense that it was a parasitic relationship, and she's used the rest of whatever nourishment this parasite had, or this spore had. It died. And as so, the energy is gone, and she is reverting back to her, what I would like to call the pure stage of a lich. She is no longer, let's see if I can pull it here. She is no longer the undead spore queen, and she is now back to the lich queen. As a skeletal figure now stands before you. Familiar from sight, no longer having that glowing aura through the chest. She's lost some spell levels now, as she enters in her second phase. In addition to that, you hear more screams as pepper moths start to show. This is where they end their turn. Coming from the clouds below. And lastly, what you see, running up the stairwell, you see dark shadow, almost wisping like smoke and like almost like what Roman usually pulls and manipulates from, a tabaxi form. Bright yellow eyes. As he looks around, and goes, "Oh, my queen," as the queen shadow, son of Anne, reaches to the top, looks to you, Savannah, and goes, "Daughter, I told you to stay."
That!
The ground starts to shake. You get a sense that with all the orbs cracked, the big portion of this space cannot hold its form as the roof starts to crack and shatter. Everett has no choice but to collapse her hands together in her purest form lich form, and the aura shrinks down as she tries to save whatever spell she can.
Uh-oh.
I need Rolly to make me a dex save.
He's still flying though.
Oh, he's still flying. He doesn't need to. Oh my god. Well, you don't need to save. You see all the orbs now are inert, black, colorless. Oh my god, that's so brilliant. You see that everything right now, I'm going to move Igno just so they can set up for next time. All of the sigils, all these stone platforms are cracked now, even the ones you have not touched, like where Edna is. There we go. The sigil has been shrunk. And last, as everything starts to shift and change, she will warp herself to the center of the sigil, now trying to complete
chant.
The chant.
Mm-mm.
And that is where... You all right, kid?
He's sticking his hand all the way down his
Come
throat.
on, man. You don't do that. She's trying to complete the chant, the ritual. And that's where we're going to call it a game.
Part 2.
This will be a long fight, so we will be back next time for part 2 of our final fight. Thanks for joining us. For episode 100! Episode 100! Oh my god! Bye!
Bye.
See you on part 2.
Ah!